I was in deep thought. Good morning. Great day. Better day ahead. And better days ahead. We just have to get through this. We can get through this. And we're going to get through this. And I want to talk about at war. A lot of us grow up hearing that. War on this, war on that. War on drugs, war on crime, war on woke. Now that's a new thing, you know. And I'm sure us black folks is tired of them taking our stuff, our words, our culture, and use it against us. That's why I said we're gonna have to come up with some words that they can't turn around and use against us. And that's all to it. Like smart. They can't use that against us. We need to get smart, not woke. We need to get smart. Because we've been woke. We just ain't been smart about it. Really. But that word, we at war, who says we at war? Well, you have to look no further than Washington, D.C. and other places around the world. It's a shame that we sit back here. We are humans. We are all connected because we are all humans. We was born out of a vagina and we was born from a sperm and an egg. So we are all connected. So how do we sit up and act like it's okay that you have people around the world that's dying from starvation, dying from disease, dying just because of where they live? I mean, that doesn't make no sense. And then we have the audacity to think that it can't happen here. When are we going to get smart and realize it will happen here? It only takes a matter of time. Just like when you cross the ocean, it takes a while, but you finally get there. And you have all these people thinking that we can overlook this. Now they want to start bringing up, they want to use Katrina as a base of what happens if FEMA don't work. FEMA was up and running, powerful when Katrina happened, and it didn't help us. It didn't help them too much. And see, and that's why we have to stop depending on these governments, because you don't know which way the government's going to turn. The government's just like the wind. It could change up on you in a minute. And it could destroy some stuff. So they want to keep talking about Katrina. Well, they even had the nerve to call us refugees when the Katrina happened. And these people, they moved right back to that place, which is their home. That's their choice. I'm just saying, it wouldn't have been me. I wouldn't have lived there anyway after I found out that New Orleans is man-made. They actually made, I mean, this is what I read. So I don't know. It still boggles my mind that they was able to redirect all this dirt and build a city on a lake. Because they said New Orleans is really above sea level. And when I heard about that Pontchartrain bridge that you have to drive over, you on this bridge for about 45 minutes. That's why when I lived in Mississippi, I did not go to New Orleans. I went close to it, but I wasn't going over that bridge for nothing. No. One lane bridge over a lake for 45 minutes, I wouldn't make it. And I read that some people literally went through anxiety attacks, convulsions. A lot of people had to be rescued off of that bridge. That's how bad it was. Yes, it is, because I know my kids went over that bridge and their friend had a panic attack. Yeah. So, but yes, we are at war. And look at all the race wars that went on through years, and people are still feeling like they could treat people any kind of way. That's why I'm saying you are dealing with psychopaths, bloodthirsty people that really don't care. They don't care about themselves. They don't care about their kids. Because they feel like they have some kind of invisible shield because of their money. That their money is going to shield them from a lot, and it does. But every now and then, that shield is broken. But we living in AI times. We are living in uh, stupid times. That people do real stupid stuff and don't care. Now, when you want to start talking about woke and wait, that's when I start seeing these young black people not killing each other but killing the enemy. Then I would say they done woke up. But until then, But I'm reading this book, Black Men. We Need You. Black Men, Obsolete, Single, and Dangerous. Over 1 million print award-winning author. A common saying among conscious black men in regards of our country, our current political, social, economic status in America is we are at war. Now, the reason why they kind of got away from that was social media, TV, um, going up the corporate ladder, greed, wearing those fancy suits, start feeling good at the top. They didn't mind being a token. I used to subscribe to such a theory myself. However, after many years of frontline activity in Black struggle and 11 years of research for this book, I've come to the conclusion that the relationship that Black and white men have is worse than war. Yeah. Nations fight wars. Nations prepare, execute, and win or lose wars. Professional fighters fight personal wars. They prepare, execute, and either win or lose. Even though we like to call ourselves the Black nation, in fact, we are heterogeneous body of African American men and women, children searching for a better life. You see white men and their women kick ass and dig graves all over the world. Mass media in the United States consistently portray Black men as the chief villains in this country. The best example of this portrayal is the last presidential election. The fear of two black men, Jesse Jackson and Willie Horton, helped to elect George Bush. America is drowning in drugs, and Congress and the president give $150 billion to the savings and loan industry and $8 billion to fight drugs. Yeah. See, we need to really focus on how we got here. Yeah. We're gonna have to change the narrative. We're gonna have to start investigating ourselves. We're gonna start looking in the mirror and find the reason why we in this. Because we are really too powerful, beautiful, smart, intelligent people for this to continue to happen. I mean, we made something out of nothing. I mean, I have seen it. We are the kings of rig and stuff. We can make stuff work. We can make stuff happen with just a little bit of what we have. They it's so it's so irritating that they take everything that we have created and done and try to make it theirs. So we're gonna continue this fight. Yes. And this is a fight for our right to be who we are and to get back where it was taken from us. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.